for you and make sure they touch it.
Here's Peterson as they begin on the ground. And now they're going to get him down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be second down. The stop for no gain brings up 2nd and 10 from the 20. Now Mahomes throwing on second down. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. Defensively, that's Earl Thomas, the all-pro safety, knocking it free.
But has not been the best game for him, but he definitely tried to get by with a little help from his friend there, trying to create a big play.
Couldn't do it, fell incomplete, but you're right, hasn't been a banner game here in the second half. Well, Mahomes can't get away, and down he goes. Frank Clark in there to get him for his 2nd sack of the night. Time for a break. We're back to see what happens after this. So it's our visitors with the football as we get you reset. They're looking at a 4th down now as they try to hold on to this lead for dear life. So from their own end zone here, this kicks away. Returnable for Lockett. Give him 11 yards that time on the return. And it'll be Seahawk football, 1st and 10. As Seattle now ready to march out of the field. Well, things are starting to move in the right direction. They get the touchdown last drive, then their defense gets them the football back.
Yeah, now they have a chance to get the lead if they can put something together here. And I'm eager to see how they decide to do it.
And now the ball's out. Fumble near midfield. And the defense says they have it. Yes, they've got it.
Well, that simply is a missed opportunity. They're in position. If they take the ball downfield and score, they've got a chance to win the game. Instead, they cough it up. I don't think next week at practice is going to be a whole lot of fun for him.
On the other side, no bigger time to force a turnover when you've got that small lead.
Yeah, and when you look at it from the offense's perspective, taking care of the ball is so important. I know they're going to have all kind of ball security drills in practice all next week.
They run again with Peterson. And nowhere really to go there. He'll take this up just shy of midfield. In on the stop, Bradley McDougald. And now the question everyone's wondering, look at the clock, late 4th quarter, do they put the ball in the air here on 3rd?
I don't. I run the football and I tell my offensive line, no leakage up front. I don't want my running back hit as I hand the ball off to him. I don't want any type of an issue. But if I am going to throw it, quick throw, out to the perimeter, maybe one of my best receivers running a quick slant or something like that. Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
The Seattle now ready to march out of the field. They're only in need of a field goal, a decent amount of time on the clock. So tell me if I'm wrong. You don't have to be too panicked here.
No, not at all. I agree with you. And this is where your preparation and your confidence comes into play. They've worked on these situations.
Yeah, they practice this all the time,
They practice it all the time. They know what they want to get done. And in a lot of cases, the great competitors, they love this situation. They think they can go ahead and get it done.
They practiced it. We'll see if practice makes perfect. Now Wilson. And he will avoid the contact as he slides to a stop. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another 1st down. 1st down now, but that clock rolling. Throwing now is Wilson. The ball comes out, and this will get out of bounds right at the line of scrimmage. So fortunately, they're able to hold on to the possession.
Now, I have to admit, partner, that I've often thought that I don't like this rule, where the offensive player fumbles the ball, it goes out of bounds, and they get to keep it.
That's just because you're a defensive guy. That's why you don't like it.
Yeah, you're right. It is a slanted view, isn't it?
But this is where, for the offensive team, the sideline is their friend. Usually it's not there for him.
Yeah, exactly right. I actually played for a guy in college. You know what he used to name the sideline? Sammy. Sammy sideline, and use him well.
And he comes back with one complete. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. They'll get 10 there, but it leaves them just short for 4th down. Here we go. It's Wilson on 4th down. And, oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Eric Kendricks. And they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20.
And that one, oh, it's going to hurt big time. You're in the 2-minute drill trying to get your guys down the field, and it's looking like they're going to go up just short, as this is definitely not his best throw. And it'll wind up being intercepted.
Now Peterson. And they're running right through it. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. Mahomes going to throw it here. And that one got tipped, kind of threw everything off. It brings up 3rd. And a timeout comes in. The whistles blow with 3 seconds remaining.
I like the play call. Go to the play action, see if you can sneak your tight end out there and find him open in the end zone.
And just defensively, they weren't fooled and able to bat it away. And we are back here. I'm Brandon Gaunt alongside Charles Davis. So the offense takes the timeout. And now we're set to get going. The offense on 3rd down tonight, just a 20% success rate at 2 of 10. This is 3rd and 4. Mahomes going to throw. And this will be caught. Well, forget taking the knee. Some late gamesmanship here as they throw for a late touchdown. That's why you've got your star out there. Throw the ball to him. They did.
That's simply saying we don't care what coverage you put out there. He's so good, we're going there with the football anyway, and there's not a thing you can do about it.
Inside the red zone, they go to him. He gets it done. Now Mahomes. Oh, no, he lost the football. And he's going to go down. Can't get rid of it. So a sack on a 2-point try. Nice job. Congratulations defeating the Madden Ultimate Team solo challenge.
Ah, look at this. Ooh, I got 100. Oh, yeah, I love 43.
Look at me, baby. Look at me, baby. Don't I look like a million? I'm about to clean out the safe. Don't I look like somebody that just be bodying everything? All that talking is great, but I don't be talking. I air it out. All the problems have gotten easy to bury. I'd rather kiss on my. I've been broke way longer than I've been rich, so until it levels out, I'ma take mama to the Marriott. Took me so long to get it, gonna spread it out. Let them know all about me when I'm dead and gone. One in the hand, one in the bag, bubbling. One in the hand, one in the bag, bubbling. Look at the cash, look at the cash, bubbling. Look at the cash, bubbling. One in the hand, one in the hand, one in the hand, one in the bag, bubbling. Look at the cash, look at the cash, bubbling. Look at the cash, bubbling.
They're gonna be drafting them on the roll.
All the hot sauce, all the pie you can give me. Better be all in nothing, don't have me in the middle. You better be all you can. Yeah. Super fly for the dumbos. Plenty slides I can shuffle. Hit the cadence on my young. Isaac Hayes, Billy Ocean, but the old with the cane stick. Let my slippers at the function. It's hard to run the Gucci slides. That bet you say you didn't never. I'm a step no. Jackie Chan, no travel. Can't clean it with the beat.
Welcome in, everyone. I'm your host, Jonathan Coachman, and this is Madden Ultimate.
And on second down, the offense gets ready to rock.
Let's get it.
On second down, Ryan incomplete. It's Freeman, and he'll be brought down right around the 37.
Yeah,
The
right,
gain is
95.
it gets him a new set of downs. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me. I'm going to keep firing.
And he's got his favorite target yet again.
Flag.
It's complete.
Step out of bounds, came back in. Ineligible receiver.
Illegal touching. Offense.
So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards. On second down, here's Ryan. And his throw here's incomplete. Trying to get that in the hands of Devontae Freeman that time. And that'll make it third down.
I might have to get off here, y'all.
Before the game, they were running the route tree about as efficiently and effectively as we could have possibly imagined. But sometimes the passes just go awry.
Yeah, let's face it. When you're running the route tree in pregame, you don't have defenders breathing down your neck. You don't have defensive backs making plays on the football. Hard to replicate the intensity of the game in pregame.
Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is third and long. From the shotgun, Ryan. And incomplete on the deep ball. They have not gotten him going at all. Tried to spark something there with a longer throw. Unable to complete it.
But you have to keep trying. He's one of their best playmakers. No matter what it says on the scoreboard, you're always trying to get him the football.
Here's Ryan to throw. It's caught. Jones. Touchdown, Falcons. Julio Jones, 63 yards. And the Falcons have taken the lead here in the fourth. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts. All right, because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky Country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
Bryant's extra point up and good. And the lead is up to 5. This one taken from the 7. Gets around him. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30 to the 33-yard line. And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
A very nice pickup of 33 yards.
That was weird.
Time for a break. We'll come back for the electrifying conclusion after this.
That's really weird.
So it's our visitors with a football as we get you reset. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. Now here's Mahomes. And he can't hang on to it. That would have sealed it. Instead, second down. Nearly an interception. If that one's picked off, it's over. So a new lease on life, so to speak.
A lot of times when you're in coverage, you're so focused on the man and the coverage that sometimes the ball get arrives, it surprises you. That may have happened to him in that situation.
Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. Now yet another incompletion here as they fail to connect on third. Figuring they're going for it on 4th down. Remember, though, they do have all 3 timeouts, so even if they don't get it, all is not lost.
Yeah, normally in this situation, when you're talking about having to go for it, everything isn't...
And this is caught inside the 5. And he's into the end zone for the receiving touchdown. Randy Moss, 34 yards. And his guys have taken the lead here in the fourth. Here we go now as we get set for a big two-point conversion. To throw is Mahomes.
Got it.
And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he'll get into the end zone as the two-point conversion is successful. Gold now out to kick it away.
Go.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Matt Ryan and the offense heading back onto the field. This is something we've seen many times over the course of his career. Can he pull off another fourth-quarter comeback?
And it's very strange, isn't it? Because when it's a player of this magnitude, even though the guys on defense have the lead and are sitting in the best spot, they're maybe the most nervous people in the stadium because they've seen this happen to too many people before, too many teams. They've got to find a way to shut him down.
Here we go again for the grizzled vet. Here's Ryan. Looking left sideline, but it's incomplete. The Pro Bowl wideout Julio Jones, his intended receiver. That'll bring up second down.
Had the right idea there, trying to throw it to the sideline, but he let him just a little bit too much, trying to get it out to his receiver. Ends up falling to the ground, incomplete.
Line of scrimmage, again the 25, 2nd and 10. Now Ryan. They fights him off.
Got
He
you.
can't get a throw off.
Got
He's
you.
taken
Ooh, sit
down.
down.
What a huge play at this point in the game. Danico Autry in there to drop
Danico
it
Autry
as the
didn't get him.
clock continues to roll.
Oh, wait, yeah, dude. Dub, that's all I am.
Here's Ryan.
Pick.
Oh,
Get
a
off
crusher
me.
there as it's intercepted. Trey Flowers picks it, and they will set up shop in enemy territory at the 42-yard line.
Well, Brandon, there's no question who they're going to look to on 3rd and long, but you can bet this defense knows that as well, so they've got him blanketed downfield. And this ball winds up being intercepted.
Oh, and now he bowls him over. There he goes inside the 30. Touchdown, L.A. Adrian Peterson, 42 yards. And his guys find a way to stretch that lead.
Well, it'd be real easy to say that they are firmly in control right now, but I'm looking at your face and I'm thinking I've got to be careful with that.
Well, it's a two-score game. You're inside of 2 minutes. I think you can breathe relatively easily now.
Yeah, you can, but still, you got to stay vigilant. Can't give up anything cheap and easy. That could put you in some jeopardy.
Gold now out to kick it away.
Field goal.
And that'll carry over the back line of the
Yeah,
end
Phil
zone
wants
for a
me to
touchback.
do until dawn. I'll tell him after that.
Now the
I'll
Falcons
do that
offense
one.
gets
Yeah,
ready to
right
head
there.
back
Finish
onto the
it. I'll
field.
go
They might be thinking this is close to a lost cause here. Got to play it out. What do they need to do?
Look at me like that
They have a
for.
thought process in mind already, but they can't get ahead of themselves.
No, we
They
did.
know that they need to score quickly.
Yep, two-score game.
Onside kick and get the ball back and then score again, but they can't worry about the last 2 points. The only thing that matters is scoring quickly, then they'll take it from there.
Ryan to throw. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. A gain of 6 there on first. And they get up on it quickly and spike it with just a little over 50 seconds to go. And incomplete here, so a little razzle-dazzle on that one, but they couldn't hook up, and it's 3rd down.
Come on, Matt Ryan.
Throwing now is Ryan. And he's got a man, Calvin Ridley. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. That one
Really?
good for 7 as this long
I hear
drive
streaming, I'll laugh
continues, and
loud.
the chains move again. And the spike will come with 34 seconds to go.
I'm gonna get you, Matt Ryan.
Again, Ryan. And it's caught over the middle. Hooper.
Got you.
And oh, it
Give me the
comes
ball.
out. And does the defense have it? They do, says the referee. We're going the other
Well, that drive wasn't a case of wanting to put points on the board. It was needing to, having to, and they didn't get it done.
Yeah, didn't get it done, and now you look at the situation and the point differential, 2 scores, pretty much game, set, match.
How about the takeaway, though, huh? How about those defensive guys?
And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. Grady Jarrett with the tackle. That one looks like he'll throw here. Trying to lay one up deep. He almost had it for the pick. A great chance there for the interception in the end zone. Instead, 3rd down.
I think he's taking an awful chance with the football right there. You've got to lead, you've got to protect it, and he's taking chances putting it out there in a little bit of jeopardy.
Especially in a spot like this, 4th quarter, as you said, trying to cling to that advantage.
Yeah, that one probably should have been picked, huh?
They come up now, 3rd and 5, following the incomplete pass. Mahomes to throw. Eluding the pressure right. Going deep here for Allen. And this is...
I can't believe I got that.
For the touchdown.
Get off me.
Dwayne Allen, 41 yards. And his guys are going to add on to their lead.
Is it okay if I break one of our rules, partner, which is to never call a game over until it's over? Because this certainly feels like it's over after that drive.
Yeah, that was spirit-crushing, wasn't it? And now you just kind of felt the air go out of the balloon.
Yeah, they were fighting so hard to stay in there, and they knew they had to stop them on that drive. But when they were unable to, I think you're exactly right. You could see them sag on their sideline, and I think this one might just be over.
A lot of...
I live with birds come in. Sounds like I see seats in there. Hey, I'm on your turf again. This, that, you from the back of the. I got a girl, Brad. She go to battle. LAD load the tag. I go in back of the. They all from that.
My weak pack. Let's see what I got. I'll tell whoever's in this bag. Okay.
I got it in the back.
I'm telling you.
Ladies, they talk to chat.
I'm definitely telling you suck.
I'm a K-back, man. 100K.
Oh, you're so.
I found out where you lay. I got lurking and they hate cats.
I'm telling
Like
y'all.
I got the from the block and they spamming, they know what bank said.
Demetrius
I got
Harris.
the work on the avenue, they know what Tank said. I got the that live in the mansion, they know what that. I got some that's up in the Jordan, they know what that. I came on top of the building, yeah, my we had a plan. We came on top of the building, yeah, my we never ran. Down there, thought that I had a fan.
Yeah, I'm posting.
10 o'clock, got a flight out, yeah, I'm going back out to Japan. I got 2 Billy truck and a bitch a door with a land. Bruce Wayne, I'm Batman. Batman, I'm best man. I got my best man. I go to hotels when I step out, yeah, your boy got a doorman. I go to nightclubs with a... Yeah, they call me the madman. I ain't no madman. I just go crazy, man. Ball hard, can't face, man. Choppers, rip wasteland. This what happen when you give it a taste life, then you give it a wasteland.
I will. Appreciate for stuff, man.
Give it a fake life, and then I live with birds come in. Sounds like I see it in there.
He subbed.
I'm on your turf again.
Yeah, he subbed.
This, that, you from the back of the. I got a girl, Brad. She go to battle. I live with birds come in. Sounds like I see it in there. Hey, I'm on your turf again. This,
Sub back when you can. Yeah, I'll definitely sub back.
I got a girl, Brad. She go to battle.
Send a message. Let him know.
Money back. Money back. Money back. Make it like a money back.
Let our homeboy know. Oh yeah, look at my phone. Money back, money back. Yeah, I'll be streaming Days Gone when it comes out. I have it pre-ordered on PlayStation and I will be streaming that live. Y'all want to see the first footage of that game. Man, this dude got a lot of subscribers.
talking sideways. He said you look like this. He made sure he put Cardi down on his list. Now why this? Gonna look at my snap. I take your man and I won't give him back. I just walk into the booth and attack. I hit this guy in the roof will collapse.
Hey guys, for context,
I have no clue what to do with
the
these
one made his much anticipated NBA debut last night. Fans were expecting a lot, but there's been high expectations since he stepped onto the basketball scene, and his experience playing across the globe helped prepare for the opportunity. Everyone is waiting to see what happens next. That's all for now, but keep it locked here for all the latest for Complex News.
He said it's a them pretty. You look like Beyonce. Money back, money back, money back, money back, money back, money back, yeah. Money back, money back, money back, money back, money back, money back. He can tell from the front, I got it behind me, and I park my Bentley truck on my Versace driveway, looking like
all I do is this right here. I still gotta finish World War II. And I got people I know want me to do Until Dawn and Heavy Rain. Play Heavy Rain is a good game. Very interesting game. Well, I will be streaming Day Gone when it comes out. I can't wait for the game to drop. They stream on Twitch, but Twitch don't save the videos, so I quit streaming on there.
Hey everybody, it's the coach here in Orlando, getting you set for this edition of Madden Ultimate Team on E.
And now the offense getting set, 1st and 10.
3:57 to go.
Right back to him on 1st down. And he'll go down right at the 30-yard line. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Now here's a timeout coming on the defensive side of the ball. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Flacco here on 2nd down.
How did I miss Joe?
And his throw is incomplete. He was looking for Nick Boyle that time. And it's 3rd and 5. A pretty good coverage there, and both of these defenses, they've had good coverage throughout this one.
No doubt about it, and in today's NFL, where we're used to a bit more scoring, this feels almost like a well-pitched game in baseball on both sides, where the tension continues to build. Who's going to make the big play?
And this is he hits goal. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. An excellent pickup of 34 yards.
You know I'm going to lean towards the defender, right? You know I'm going to do that.
I know.
That's a tough situation for him as I see it. But the truth of the matter is, that ball was not streaking towards him. That little arc on it, he's got to find a way to get his head around to make a play on the football.
A'Shawn Robinson there on the stop.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
On 2nd down, Flacco to throw. And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there, bank at the 39-yard line. Joey Bosa able to get him for a loss of about 3. Flacco and the Ravens now, after the sack, need something good here on 3rd and long. Time for a break. We'll come back and see how it all shakes out after this. So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Flacco and the Ravens now, after the sack, need something good here on 3rd and long. And on the ground they go with the running back. And he is going to lose yardage here.
Field goal, that's all
a loss of a yard, and it brings up
tuning in.
Partner, you got about 20 coaches on your payroll, but there's 60,000 of them in the stands. I don't think any of them like that play.
And the later we go, it's starting to sound like 100,000 in here.
Can't wait for that game to come out.
So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. This for the lead in the final stages. Oh, they get to the football.
Blocked it.
Now it's scooped up, and this is a live football.
We've been at enough practices, and how many times have we stood on the sidelines and a unit goes out to kick a field goal and hear a special teams coach say, make sure you protect. First thing, protect. And here they give up a block.
Yeah, especially in a tight game like this, tied second half, this is when execution is so key.
They go over everything in the huddle. The last thing you're going to hear everywhere, make sure you protect. That didn't get done.
Escaping the pressure right. Now he's going to throw it deep.
What a catch.
And all the way down to the 7-yard line. A big play there for L.A. And even 50 yards. They'll run with Peterson. Looking for a cutback lane, but nothing there as he's met at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal. He'll get it up the middle. And that's a touchdown as they've broken our tie here in the final minute of the 4th.
Well, any thoughts about overtime have ended at this juncture. That touchdown puts them up 6. I would imagine they'll kick the extra point now and rely on their defense.
Yeah, rely on their defense. So a little bit of time left on the clock here in the 4th, but they got to feel good now. Now Gold for the extra point. Gold with the extra point, and that makes it a 17-10 score. Gold now out to kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And with time of factor here late, he'll just take a knee, and they'll start things out at the 25. And now Baltimore gets set to take the field. One possession game. Time very much a factor. How does the offense handle this situation?
Well, in a lot of cases, they should be somewhat relaxed. And I know that's counterintuitive because this is a pressure situation. But this is Friday practice every week of the season. You go over this situation, having to go downfield, limited timeouts, got to get out of bounds and keep the drive going and set yourself up. Defensively, you can't just lay back and let them do whatever they want. So it is a cat-and-mouse deal here. How much pressure will the defense bring, and how much pressure can the offense handle?
We're going to find out. And oh, look at that, a diving catch. Chewing up big yardage, another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. First down now, but that clock rolling. And they're down to 17 seconds now here after the spike. And incomplete here. So that will leave them with 16 on the clock. Back to throw. He's going to let it fly. And oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by Ron Parker. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Oh, man, Brandon, not a real good throw that time. It looked like he tried to put a little too much air under this one, and it turned into a floater. And defensively, this is a dream. He could have fair caught that one. That was way too easy.
And off comes to Peterson. AP still got it. Still going. Adrian
Goodbye.
Peterson. The 40. The 30.
Touchdown.
10. And he takes it in for the score on the game's final play, so it doesn't affect the outcome. But Put a little whipped cream on top to their ending.
Or as our friends in Bayou country would say, that's a little lagniappe, a little extra on top.
Well, they got the touchdown, but a little risky, even though where they were to run the football in that situation on the final play.
If they give it up somehow, if a turnover is created and they take it back the other way, instead of a comfortable victory that they've got now, they've got a lot of explaining to do about why they tried to run the ball in that situation instead of just taking a knee and icing it.
But thankfully for them, they won't have to do any explaining. Well, as always, partner, an extreme pleasure to share a booth with you. I have to say,
that's me tapping on it.
Thicker the bag. Meet him a buying, at least in no beamer. I'm Brian O'Connor, driving it fast. They were just hating because they in the way and the way I've been making.
God, my knees are killing me. Oh, let's finish this. I need to get this stuff done. If you like my stream, hit that sub button. We'll be streaming live. Days Gone. Friday morning when I get off work. I've been waiting for this game to come out for a long time. Can't wait to play that game. Wait forever. I've been grinding on Ultimate Team forever. Invested about $150 in this game. But Days Gone, I pre-ordered it. I pre-ordered the deluxe edition. It cost $70.
Hey, it's the coach in our Tiburon Studios in Orlando. This is the NFL
2 o'clock
on
in the morning,
EA
Friday morning.
Sports, and this
Even
is
though I got
Madden
work that day
Ultimate
too,
Team.
but I'll be
Coming
streaming.
up, we've got a good one
The
on
opening
tap
of it.
between the LA Dragons and the Carolina Panthers. With that, let's get up to Charlotte. Standing by, our broadcast team, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
And now the offense getting ready on second down. Here's Newton now on second down. Looking sideline, incomplete.
I know our vantage point might be a little bit better way up here, but that looked like an ill-advised throw to me. I didn't see anything open, and this play just didn't look right from the beginning.
It did not. I thought he might get outside and just chuck it away. Dangerous pass, incomplete.
Subscribers. I just started this channel about 2 weeks ago.
Throwing on third down, Newton. To the sideline, wow, what a catch. Doesn't get a lot out of it, but he is able to keep the feet in bounds. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down. He got out of bounds. That's a good thing, but still short of the first.
And now, since this brings up 4th down, the defensive play caller, grab your nerves, because now you don't want to be so amped up that you give them a first down by getting out of your lanes, but you also don't want to just lay back and let them have it easy.
Torrey Smith,
touchdown,
Carolina. Torrey Smith, 63 yards, and the Panthers have taken the lead here in the 4th. Big 4th down conversion for the score, and the defense, that is a tough pill to swallow.
Big time for them. How about them just deciding to go for it on 4th down? And, okay, forget the field goal, because that looked like an easy 3 points. Yeah, you might have had a defensive breakdown in there, but they pressed the issue and found a way to get it into the end zone. Give them big credit for that.
This is fielded at the goal line. And he spins free. And now running right through it. And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
Here's Mahomes to throw. He's going to rifle one, and that's caught.
I was in my burn.
And they finally do get him, but not before he reaches the 27. And at this stage, down in the second half, looks like they just wanted to find a way to get it in the hands of their playmaker, and they did.
I think you're exactly right. I don't think the coordinator's looking at his play sheet and trying to figure out which play will work well. He's trying to figure out how to get the ball to the playmaker that you just described. Looking down at the sheet, you find people plays, not necessarily X's and O's. And that's exactly what they did there.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. Mahomes now to throw. Time for a break. We'll come back, see what transpires after this.
What should I do? Screen?
So it's our visitors with the football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Throwing is Mahomes on third. Now they set up the screen. That's complete.
Oh, get off me.
And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. It's a pickup of 16 there, and it'll lead to a new set of downs. And now all of a sudden, the shoe's kind of on the other foot. Maybe you pull the reins back here a bit?
Yeah, a little bit, because you got to make sure that you don't
get off me. Look at that.
They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down. It will.
This defense needs a big play in the worst way, because so far, they're not putting up much of a fight. If they don't get a stop here soon, this game could be over for them.
Hey, Moss. Don't slant. Oh, look at that. Samuel. Wait. This clock burned down.
They'll look to throw. And this is caught. Touchdown. And they've taken the lead here in the final minute.
Wow, I know it's a never say never situation, but to me, that looks like that's the one that's going to finish them off.
The score that puts them in front here late, but not. You got to rally your kick team, don't you, and say the last thing we need is a big return.
And what happens is guys get overeager, get out of their lane because they're so excited they want to make the last tackle. You mess up, could come back at you a long way.
So they make the decision. They want a 3-point lead versus a 2-point lead, and they got it.
Yeah, at this stage of the game, it seems like the exact right thing to do. Put a little pressure on your defense, but the biggest thing now is you're making the other team chase you.
I'll get off
Gold now out to kick it away.
You need to go hospital?
This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. And with time a factor here late, he'll just take a knee and they'll put it out to the 25. Cam Newton getting ready to go again on offense. Certainly they want to win this game, but down 3, they know what they need to do. Get in field goal range, at least have a chance to tie.
And if you approach it the right way, you almost have a safety net. Knowing just a field goal gets it done. You don't press for the touchdown.
And he lost the football. And the offense will get this one back, where that could have been catastrophic at this late stage of the game, but they avoid disaster. And they'll get up and spike it right at 40 seconds to go. Back to throw. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Danico Autry in there to take him down, and the clock will roll. He's back to throw. And he's got his target. That's more. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. A big gain of 31 on third down. And they will spike it with time remaining. And now they'll at least have a shot at a field goal here that could get them to overtime. So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming. This to potentially send us to overtime.
Oh, come on.
And this kick is not going to get there. It's short and no good. So 3 points, the deciding margin.
I think
and
I tipped that.
No
I think
good
I
at
tipped
the end that could have sent us to overtime. And while it was a decently long kick, you know, we've almost gotten to the point with these kickers these days. Anything inside 60, we just expect them to make it. But that was a tough pressure kick.
I love how you brought that up, though. That is so true.
Pulling up in that new toy, the wrist on that boy, rock star like Pink Floyd, waving at rude boy, I'm waving at you boy, ran off on the two like true goy, imagine me do boy, you could never do what I do boy, still ducking that I did boy, in Paris for a hit boy, these ain't the same type of hits boy, can get. Boy, you don't take these type of risks, boy, cause this boy been throwing that like rich boy, you miss, boy. Your numbers don't add up on the, that was 10 years ago. If you know, you know. Yeah. If you know, you know. If you know, you know. This thing of ours, oh, this thing of ours. Her fraternity of ringing off. I just happen to be alumni. Too legit, they still looking at me with one eye. The company I keep is not corporate enough. Child, you ain't orphan enough. A rapper turn can't morph into us, but a turn rapper can morph into Puff. Dance contest for the, I predict Al Roker. If you know, you know. I only ever looked up to. You all get a bird. This Oprah. Players in ball shorts, coaching from the side of the ball court. If you know, you know. One stop like a Walmart. We got the for the wrong sport. If you know, you know. If you know about the port, though it's supposed to be awkward. If you know, you know. That's the reason we for circle round twice for the encore. If you know, you know. You ever been hit with the water, then had to wait? Do you walk away? If you know, you know. When we all clicking like Golden State, and you and your team are the motorcade. If you know, you know. Been granting wishes like a genie to bad in two-piece bikinis. I've been hiding where you can see me. The skybox is right next to Riri's. Solely responsible for showing rappers how to stand on the front lines when started throwing bands. Where were you when Big brought the Tigers in? Cause I was busy earning stripes like a tiger skin. Players in ball shorts, coaching from the side of the ball court. If you know, you know. One stop like a Walmart. We got the for the wrong sport. If you know, you know. If you know about the port, though it's supposed to be awkward. If you know, you know. That's the reason we for circle round twice for the encore. If you know, you know.
get you gone. Okay, you bubbling. Look, one in the hand, one in the bag, bubbling. Look at the cash coming in. Come get your man, Slim Booger bugging me. Just need a bag, quit all that jaw jackery. Don't even me that I don't want none of it. He's mad about it, had enough of it. Whoa, watch what you saying, how that poppin' and shaking. Got is a lazy, my posse deep and I raiding. We act the fool for the paper. Had a dream and I made it. El Camino on Dayton's, bitches guess over bait. Put the bread on me. Bet on my bacon, big and flat in the bacon. I might just roll out today. I might just roll out to Vegas, head back to my old ways. Cop a roof for all day. Look at me, baby. Look at me, baby. Don't I look like a million? I'm about to clean out the safe. Don't I look like somebody that just be bodying everything? All that talking is great, but I don't be talking. I air it out. All the problems have gotten easy to bury. I'd rather kiss on my. I've been broke way longer than I've been rich, so until it levels out, I'ma take mama to the Marriott and took me so long to get it gone straight.